The editor-in-chief of Bon Appetit is a man named Adam Rappaport. He resigned on Monday after a photo of him in brownface resurfaced from 2013. It was him dressed up as apparently a Puerto Rican. Many former and current Bon Appetit staffers called for Rappaport to resign after the photo was posted to Twitter by food writer Tammy Teclamariam. Very, very important that this guy lose his job and his career because he went to a Halloween party. Very, very important stuff. Obviously he's a vicious racist. Clearly he's a vicious racist. Rappaport said he had not championed an inclusive vision. I mean, this is Maoist stuff. They just put him out in the public square, hang a sign around his neck, I'm a racist, resign from your job. It's the cultural revolution in real time. It's good times. He said, ultimately, it's been at the expense of Bon Appetit and its staff, as well as our readers. They all deserve better. You're a food magazine. What are you? Are you a racist food magazine? I'm confused. The staff has been working hard to evolve the brand in a positive, more diverse direction. I will do all I can to support that work, but I'm not the one to lead the work. I'm not the one to lead the work. It was deeply important that he stepped down. Very, very, very important stuff. Great stuff right there. This is the way that everything's going to work because the media is susceptible to this sort of stuff. And then Bon Appetit put out the black square, right? The Black Lives Matter black square, which is white text on a black background. If you do that, anything you write in the text is virtuous. This is something that we know from online. What we know from online is you could literally just put anything. You could put the Star Wars crawl in white text on a black background. It is now virtuous and woke. They wrote, food has always been political. But has it really? Like always? Has it so much? Sure. Everything is political. Every single thing is political. By the way, if you mention that everything is political and it's annoying, then you get trended on Twitter. That's the idea here. Meanwhile, well, they're not just going after, by the way, food is so political that they didn't just go after the editor of Bon Appetit. There's a woman named Allison Roman who was forced to apologize. She wrote a New York Times bestseller, Nothing Fancy. Okay, and she was a columnist for New York Times Cooking. I'm going to say was because I have a feeling that she's probably not going to be for much longer. Why? Well, because when she was 23, she did a Halloween party at which she dressed up as in an Amy Winehouse costume. Okay, she had big hoop earrings, but Allison Roman's white. If you wear big hoop earrings are for Latinas. I'm dead serious. This is a thing that happened. This is a thing that happened. She wore a costume in which she had big hoop earrings on, and as we know, only Latina women wear hoop earrings, and so Allison Roman is now canceled. She tweeted out an apology. This incredibly embarrassing picture was taken in 2008. You're just wearing hoop earrings, lady. I was 23 and living in San Francisco. This was my San Francisco-inspired Amy Winehouse costume for Halloween. It reads as culturally insensitive. And I was an idiot child who knew nothing about the world, how this would be perceived. And I'm sorry. No, there shall be no repentance. You shall be cast out into the wilderness and cast from a cliff. That's the way it works in the world of media. And results have been achieved. Racism is being solved in real time, guys. It's being solved in real time. By the way, Jimmy Kimmel gets to keep his job despite having dressed up in blackface as Karl Malone way back when. He's okay. Totally fine. But Allison Roman, very, very evil. Here's the thing. It's never going to be enough. Because once you're in the culturally woke sphere, it's never enough. None of it's ever enough. You can bend the knee. You're not going to be treated as a person who is now absolved of your sin. You're going to be treated as a person who ought to have their head lopped off Joffrey style. You can be Ned Stark and accept your expulsion to the Night Watch. You can. But guess what? You ain't going to the Night Watch, my friend. You're going to a very different place. The woke crowd is out for heads, and they're going to get heads. And the best way they can do that is by targeting the media, because the media are incredibly responsive to this sort of stuff. Many corporations are incredibly responsive to this stuff because they are risk averse and they are controversy averse. The left knows this. And this is why the left is ruining culture apace. This is what they are doing. So prepare for it. And everybody who's working right now in America and is receiving notes from their employers about how they bear guilt for George Floyd's death is feeling this right now. And if you speak up and you say, wait, I didn't kill George Floyd, I think it was evil. What do I have to do with this? You're not culturally sensitive. You're a white supremacist. You're secretly racist. Deep down, most Americans know this is crap. Most Americans know they're not bad people. Most Americans know they're not racist. Most Americans know they oppose police brutality and racism. Most Americans know that. And that's why the longer this goes on, the less it's going to achieve. Seriously. Because in terms of policy, it ain't achieving anything. And in terms of actually changing Americans' minds, I'm wondering how you change Americans' minds by basically castigating people who are not racist as racist for not saying the specific words you want, and then by putting out videos of people kneeling before other people. Not sure how that is a good idea. Did you know that every like on this video creates one additional leftist tier? Don't ask me why. That's called science. To take advantage of this amazing opportunity, hit the like button.